Guys, a big announcement just dropped for Bo Jackson Battle Arena, and if you're even thinking about competitive play this year, this one matters. Apex Madness is officially coming back as a team event at Star City Games in Milwaukee, February 20th through the 22nd. I played in Apex Madness last year, so in this video, I want to do three things. One, explain how the event works. Two, walk through the match structure. And then three, break down deck building in a way that actually makes sense. So by the end of this video, you should know exactly what the tournament is, how it's played, and how to start preparing for it. So at its core, Apex Madness is a team-based competitive event. Instead of showing up solo, you compete as part of a team, and that completely changes the dynamic. Matches aren't decided by one game. They're decided by multiple games happening at the same time, all contributing to a single team result. So it's still boba, heroes battling, but the question shifts from what's my best deck to how does my deck fit the team. Each Apex Madness team is made up of 4 to 6 players, with one player designated as the head coach or captain. In each round, 4 players from each team compete. Each player plays a best of 3 match against an opposing player. The overall team result is based on how those matches play out. If the team match ends in a tie, the head coach steps in and plays a deciding game. If that game also ends in a tie, it goes to a sudden death top deck where cards are revealed until a winner is determined. So roles matter, preparation matters, and pressure moments are built directly into the format. Before we get into standard deck building, we need to talk about the captain deck, because it's actually the simplest deck in the entire event. The captain plays a full Apex deck. It's 60 hero cards. You're still limited to 6 cards per power. You cannot repeat any of the same cards, so you can't have any duplicates, and there is no power cap. This deck is where Apex power fully lives. The captain deck must also include 4 full art foil dogs, and those hot dogs must be clearly displayed during all games. That's it. The captain deck is pure Apex, no unlocks, no insert math, just power and preparation. So now that you know how Apex Madness works, how to build the captain deck, we need to talk about how to build the rest of the team's deck. To make things simple, we need to start with a quick baseline. A standard spec hero deck usually lives somewhere in the 115 to 160 power range. Within that range, you've got options. You can go all steel, all fire, all ice, or mix weapons however you want. But no matter how you build, the normal deck rules still apply. You can only have 6 heroes at the same power, and you can't repeat cards. But instead of asking what are the strongest spec cards I can play, you start asking how do I build a core that unlocks Apex cards. You don't start with Apex power, you earn it through how you build the deck. Let me show you what that looks like in practice. Say I build my core deck like this: 10 linoleums, 10 blizzards, 10 rads, 10 inspired ink autos, 10 bubblegum battle foils, and 10 blue battle foils. All of these cards fit inside a normal spec deck. They stay under the 6 per power rule, so 115 to 160, 6 cards at each power, and there are no repeating cards, no duplicate cards. Once you hit 10 of a single insert, you now unlock 1 Apex card tied to that insert. So this core unlocks 6 Apex cards earned because of how the deck is constructed, not because you just wanted to add them. Now, let's add one more layer: foiled hot dogs. By including 4 foiled hot dogs, you unlock additional Apex cards. And this is the key point of Apex Madness. This is where the power cap comes off. Once Apex cards are unlocked, they are not restricted by spec power. That is the entire point of Apex. And then there are supers. Supers act as wild cards. A super can count as any insert type when you're working toward an Apex unlock. If you're short 1 blizzard or 1 rad or maybe even a battle foil, a super can slide in and fill that spot. Supers don't replace planning, they reward it. Before we move on, there is one very important clarification everyone needs to understand. Here are the eligible inserts and parallel types for Apex Madness: Inspired Ink, 80s Rad, Grandma's Linoleum, Great Grandma's Linoleum, Blizzard, color battle foils, so orange, blue, green, pink, and silver. Then you have Bubblegum, Mixtape, Miami Ice, Fire Tracks, Grillin', Chillin', Slime, Logo, Icon, Coliseum, and Alpha Battle Foils. This last part here is very critical. Color battle foils and icon battle foils are not the same. They are treated as completely separate insert types. Again, they do not count as the same thing. So if you miss that while building, your insert math falls apart and you will not have a legal deck. This is why Apex Madness deck building feels so different from a normal spec deck. You are balancing insert commitments, Apex unlock paths, power structure, and deck uniqueness all at the same time. You're not just building the strongest deck possible, you're building the right deck for your role within a team format. Apex Madness coming back at Star City Games in Milwaukee, February 20th through the 22nd is a massive moment for Bo Jackson Battle Arena. If you're planning to play, now is the time to start thinking about teams, roles, and deck structure. If this breakdown helped, make sure you're subscribed to Inside the Vault. We will keep breaking down Bo Jackson Battle Arena, not just what's happening, but how to prepare for it. And we'll see you next time inside the Vault.
Team bazooka blowing up the scene. From regional to Star City, chasing Chicago dreams. Dice roll, corn flip, hold breath. One turn from breaking through.